What do you have for me this time? Hacking into the stock market, closing down a bank, fixing an election. It's all easy.
What a bunch of trash.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Trash Movie Kings podcast. I am your host, Adam Edwards. Joining me this week, JD Karpicki. JD, how are you?
I'm doing great, man. I just feel energized. I don't know. Currently just doing way too many things in the new year, which is great. So I kind of have a high off of that, I guess. This movie, I don't even know where to start. I guess this isn't the time to start.
No, it's
this
not.
is always the part that I don't know what to say.
I
don't know either.
Can
we start over?
First of all, there's two people that need to be introduced. And before we started recording, we just said that we were going to do a different thing in this episode before we got to the movie. And then you're like, let's just dive right in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I should have just been like, I'm good. We can edit it right there.
Brevity.
I'm doing great, Adam.
Thanks, JD. Also joining me this week, Joseph Graham. Joey, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. We can move on.
Cool. Apocalypse. Apocalypse Hal is out on assignment this week, but also joining us, Justin Petty. JP, how are you? You're 2 episodes deep on editing. How's that going?
Wait, I'm not editing tonight.
No, I know, but you've edited 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, it's good. Last week's was rough. We were all on one last week. We had a lot of favorite parts. It was fun. It was fun as hell to edit, but that was a lot. That was a lot. It was about 12 hours of editing I put in on.
Holy
God.
12 hours?
What?
God, I knew you were a slow editor, but Jesus Christ.
That's another level. Wow.
Yeah, I've never done 12.
It wasn't 12 straight. Like I would stop and come back. I went and ate and came, but like I spent about 12 hours that day mostly working on that.
I had about
project.
6 Whataburger trips.
Yeah. I spent 3 hours just thinking about it. You know, it's really stressful.
I watched all the footage and then I wrote notes.
And then I threw the notes away, and then I decided
accidentally.
Then I was real stressed out, so I had to jerk off to get back like centered.
Speaking of jerking off, I do love that your thumbnail for the episode did not include a ninja at first, and then
It was
and then
just a bunch of horny people.
Yeah, and then Apocalypse was like, "Hey, you want to put like a ninja in the ninja movie for January?"
No,
I thought that was great.
I don't.
It's just like a guy screaming in some long tits that you can't even tell what they are.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Y'all literally said just make the screenshot the long tits and that's our thumbnail. So I thought it would be funny to actually do it, and then everyone got mad about it.
Shocking.
Well,
Weird that y'all don't like jokes.
Anyway, we're here at the Trash Movie Kings podcast.
yes, we are. And before we get started in this week's episode, or the movie that we watched tonight, we've talked previously about how, Justin, you are bad at doing impressions. So I have a couple of names listed here that we're going to have you try a couple of impressions. Just maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4. Just real quick.
All right, it's gonna be bad. If I don't know a reference of this person, I'm gonna pass.
I have quotes just in case you don't know a reference. You should know these. All right, Justin, first up, give me an Al Pacino.
What is a good Pacino quote other than who?
You want to fuck with me? Okay. You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Oh, okay. All right. You want to fuck with me? Okay. You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
Okay, the last part was pretty good.
Dreadful. Awful.
It was like Benicio del Toro doing a French accent or something.
It took me till the last line to get into it all the way.
Yeah. All right. That was better than I thought.
Good.
Next up, how about give me a Keanu Reeves?
Oh, fuck. People keep telling... Wait, what is it?
Just people keep asking me
telling
if I'm back.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
People keep asking me if I'm back. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm back.
That was not bad. Keanu or Al Pacino was terrible. That was fine.
I know Kung Fu.
That
All
first
right,
one was like Keanu ordering a burger. He was like, yeah, I think I'm going to have a burger. Yeah, that's good.
People keep thinking I like burgers.
I'll have cheese American.
Cheese American style.
Now that's a segue that we could have used. Shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. No, that's a good segue. Let's bounce out.
Nope. Nope. You got a few more.
We got like 100 of these, so
Yeah, but we're not going to do all of them tonight.
Well,
Don't worry.
you know.
This is just always
Yeah.
going to
This
be
is
later.
You're going to make
round.
a sound effect
Yeah.
song for the intro to this, aren't you? Someone's going to do a fucking dumb
How
thing.
about Christopher Walken?
What's his Tooth Fairy quote from Stand Up or Stand the Rundown? The Tooth Fairy. It took my tooth. I kept telling him, it took my tooth. That's all I can remember from it. The Tooth Fairy. Your father gave me his pocket watch, and I carried it in my ass for.
get to watch.
I can't do walking. It's bad.
If this impression was math, you're definitely showing your work. Like, we're seeing it. It's really quite impressive. So
Carried your father's pocket watch in my ass for 8 years.
it kind of sounds like a man from many different lands.
Watch.
You know?
Is it my ass?
This watch is in my ass.
There you go.
This watch.
His watch.
How about give me a Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs?
Nice.
I honestly don't even know what he sounds like.
Would you fuck me?
I have not seen Buffalo. I have not seen Silence of the Lambs since I was like 12.
Oh, you should watch that. It's good.
Oh, it's a really good movie.
yeah.
It's like one of the best horror movies ever made. Won an Academy Award.
It's just like walking down. It puts the lotion on the skin.
So hard.
I like that you added a so.
Yeah.
So hard. I'm pretty sure he just says hard, but so hard. It'd fuck me so hard. Okay.
Okay, so you don't have a Buffalo Bill. What about a Phil Hartman?
It's very news related. I'm Phil Hartman.
What the fuck? That's not a Phil Hartman at all. That's fucking
It's lower.
terrible.
It's like
Very news related.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's like a 1940s newscaster.
No, he's not.
I'm thinking of one of his characters. I can't remember what just Phil Hartman sounds like.
Okay, that was
right.
pretty dreadful.
That was awful.
Yeah, that was
It was
the
enjoyable.
worst one. I guess, yeah, this is joyful for me.
Don't worry, Justin. There's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah.
Waiting for you in the future. Let me mark off the ones that we did.
Speaking of marks that are getting off.
Speaking of marks that are getting off, I guess, tonight we watched 1985's American Ninja, directed by Sam Furstenberg and starring Michael Dudikoff, Gweich Knock, and Judy Aronson. This is the first in the American Ninja film franchise. I think there were, 4 or 5 of these movies, maybe? Obviously, this is in January, so it's a ninja film in the Philippines. We had a little history lesson in there. But yeah, it's kind of your standard ninja story. American fella was raised by a ninja, weirdly, and then ninjas are... I don't know. I could try to explain the plot, but Justin, I think you wrote some notes that you sent to JD. So JD, why don't you take it from here and give us the rundown on what the fuck happened in this movie?
All right, strap in. Dumb Dustin Hoffman hitting on chicks. That's the first line. Oh shit! Butterfly knife kicking shit right off. Ethan Sean Penn Hawk popping biceps. I'd fuck. I believe that's an aside. Hacky Sack Hoffman hates hot dudes. Purple Glove Muscle Boy wants his own Army Tonka truck. Convoy gets raided, then goes boom.
This is written by a 5-year-old.
Most sentences are 2 to 3 words long. Ninja time! American style.
Okay.
Kink chains and jungle streets. Maybe Sunset Boulevard. Ninjas suck at jungles. So does this chick, apparently. Private Hawk hates chicks, loves squirts.
Okay.
She's into him. He a soft boy, though. Rainbow Ninja Gauntlet.
Rainbow Ninja Gauntlet.
Yeah, Rainbow Ninja Gauntlet.
Oh, right. The Squid Game thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Long taint baby tie is impressed. Strokes beard to prove it. Private Hawk Action Jackson hose wrestling meet cute. Real volleyball vibes here, guys. Nope. Nobody puts Harry Dean Stanton in a sidecar.
Okay, every sentence is a joke. You don't know anything that's going on.
Justin was like, I don't know if I can make my plot funny. And so then he proceeded to just make a hard left turn.
He was like, so let me just make my funny with no plot. How about that?
Keep going. I'm interested in where this trail leads us.
Guess what comes next? Act 3, Night Ninjas.
We already are
We're already
Act
there.
3?
Okay.
We're already there.
Shit. Wow.
You thought, yeah, exactly.
Y'all were mad it was too long. This is where we're at.
Private Penn Hawk escapes Grim Reaper. Action Jackson catches him playing cat and mouse. Jealous. They haven't had a date night in ages. Gives him the business. Joe of the jungle. Watch out for that MP.
Wow.
Do you want me to read or sing that again?
Did it end?
No.
Oh,
more.
God.
There's slightly more.
Okay,
He
thank God.
escapes.
Did he write? Do you want me to read or sing that again?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Joe of the jungle.
No, I get it. ...
Watch out for that MP. Okay. We're almost done, guys.
As a podcast, that's true.
He escapes. Gotta save the girl from French cartel in Spanish Indonesia.
Oh, a plot point. I almost heard one.
Makes sense if you think about it in all small boys shorts. We're just now using the ninja lasers. Bazooka Bazinga. Credits roll.
Is this how you perceive the world?
In snippets of jokes that don't make any sense whatsoever.
Because if this is how you see the world, a lot would make a lot of sense, honestly. Of like, none of this actually strings together. It's just constant
It all make
stimulus.
sense. It makes
I had a
sense.
ninth grade geography
If I read that,
project
I would know what was going on, and I would want to watch this movie.
Okay, tell me what happened.
JD just did.
No, I want you to tell me what happened.
No, sir. I put in the work right in the notes. I'm not doing it twice.
Speaks for itself.
Okay. What cocktail are you on this evening?
I'm just drinking water, man.
This is you on water.
That's it. Yeah.
Fucking raw dog in life.
Should
Pure,
we
unfiltered
try this
GP.
again? I don't know. I'm gonna assume that means yeah.
No,
Should we try what again?
Like just summing up the movie a little bit, because I have
Yeah.
no clue what any of that means.
Dumb Dustin Hoffman hitting on chicks. Like that?
So
Or
my
No. Like,
recollection of the movie is you had
I told you y'all aren't gonna want me to do this again.
there was like there's an army base in the Philippines, and you've got this guy Joe Armstrong, GI Joe Armstrong, who is a private something in the army. At the beginning of the movie, they're running a convoy, and the convoy gets overrun by construction
worker
criminals
ninjas.
that are dressed as construction workers, and the ninjas come in and also overrun the convoy. I don't remember how that ties into G.I. Joe, but they were led by this guy named like Black Star Ninja or something, who was this kind of freelance ninja assassin that Senor Ortega, who is a cartel leader that is French in the Philippines but speaks Spanish.
speaks English?
Yeah. Has hired him to steal what?
You never really know.
Okay.
Yeah. It says convoy gets raided, then goes boom ninja time. Like, what do you mean? That's
Convoy gets raided, boom, ninja time.
American style.
Yeah.
Okay, so Joe Armstrong acts too aggressively towards this theft. I guess normally they're used to getting robbed and they just let it happen and no one dies and it's fine. But Joe Armstrong fights back and 4 people die. So he gets all of his co-workers, his co-army men, get pissed at him. And then they want to do a wrestling match to like make up for it. But they ended up they have a little mini golf wrestling match or something when there's buckets involved. I think it's really weird. But anyway, he makes friends with this black dude. What's the black dude's name?
Actually, his name was like Curtis Jackson or something.
Action Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he ends up dating the commander, general's daughter.
Yeah, it's like
But it turns out the general is like sort of in on this play of getting things stolen or something.
Isn't that corrupt?
Yeah, there's a lot of corruption involved, and that Joe Armstrong is not having it, so he's going to fight all the corruption. Teams up with his old master who trained him to be a ninja when he was a child, and then they fight off all the ninja people and kill all the bad guys.
Yep.
That's basically it.
That's basically what I wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm following it along.
The thing is, like, what you wrote made sense to me, and I'm sure it made sense to JD and to Joey.
Yeah.
It didn't to me, no.
Because we saw the movie, and I hope that the audience has seen this movie. Like, I hope that if you're listening to this, you've watched this movie leading up to it and all of that. But for those who didn't, I apologize, because
I told y'all I was behind, so I was just
it's all good. We're just razzing you a little bit, just a little razz.
Yeah. I
Fine.
really want
It's
to
okay.
talk
Don't
about
cry.
I'm just saying I'll probably do a better job never because I'll fix myself. I am broken.
I remember the last time you did this, it was about 40 minutes of you explaining the plot in extreme detail to the point of like, Jesus Christ, stop
that.
So like, feel like this time you went in the opposite route where you're just like, I'm just going to make it as brief as possible and jokes.
That's what I mean. I did try to do it as brief as possible. I think if I had started writing sooner, at least I would have gotten a setup in there. But I started writing after the fact, so I was just like jotting down the dumb shit that I remembered instead of the opening of the movie setup, which would have helped with everything else probably.
In a weird way, it's all sort of appropriate for this film. I would say, because the plot is nothing. Joe Armstrong defeats some ninjas. That's the movie. It's just him fighting for 90 minutes and occasionally going out on a date. There's some John Wayne references. There's a few kooky characters. You get the idea. Things go boom. people get karate chopped.
Yeah, I'll say for my part, for whatever this means, I have no idea what happened in this movie, really. Like, I watched it, and I feel like I paid pretty close attention, but I also feel like I just kind of blacked out for the last 90 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, basically, army guy saves girl he's in love with from cartel with ninja henchmen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he in
That's
love with
the
her
movie.
though? Because they don't know each other at all. He's just like Okay,
Yeah, it's movie
She's
love.
in love with him, I think, but
so
he's
there's a
cute.
convoy.
It's hard to tell if he's in love with anything.
Well, yeah.
Well,
At first, he acts like he's never seen a woman before. He's like, I don't know, just go over there. Can't talk to you right now. You're naked.
Yeah,
Stop it."
Action Jackson is like, she's cute, right? She's cute, right? You think she's cute? She's cute though, right? You like girls, right? Or do you like wrestling?
It's cute, isn't it? Who? You may have kicked my ass, but you did not make me blind.
Jackson,
It'd be a lot cooler if he did make you blind.
But she is cute, isn't she? Isn't she?
You want to put your bucket on your head again?
You little nasty bucket boy.
And I'll hit you with my stick.
Pretty sure I like you going back to California.
God, Action Jackson wants to wrestle so bad.
He really does.
He's like, I stopped writing.
Man, we could make a staged exhibition. You know, like wrestling in the States. Man, the crowds here, they go crazy for that kind of stuff.
But the convoy, like, it's coming down the mountain or whatever, and then these suspicious construction vehicles like come out of nowhere and block them in. And then so there's what, like 12 ninjas hijacking these military guys, and then the girl comes out and she's like, you can't talk to him like that, and she tries to slap him, and that's when G.I. Joe Armstrong like goes in the middle. He tries to like save her. She flips her car over without anyone doing anything. She just flips the car over. And yeah, that starts the whole thing. He gets those people killed, and then that's the conflict, and then it's ninjas versus army for the rest of the thing.
Yeah, this movie, you're right. It feels about like your plot summary, Justin, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of details from it.
Full circle.
So good job in a way.
Yeah.
If I had just opened it up with he's an army dude on an army base, that would have fixed everything.
Perhaps.
Well, he has amnesia that he taught himself to do all this from the quote the streets. And then
There was some amnesia plot.
Is he the one that had amnesia?
Well, no, but he just doesn't remember. I mean, I don't know if it's amnesia, but
he
it's
was like, I don't know. I've known how to do it since before I could remember. I came up in the street.
Oh
But
yeah, they do mention that someone has
But then
amnesia,
they-
but it must have been him. And then when his trainer shows up, the old guy at the end with the red pants, that must be what he forgot, and he must remember it when he sees it.
They did
And
like
then they
some
team up.
meditation or something, didn't
Okay.
they? When they were sitting at the
Yeah.
table.
well, the first
Yeah.
time we see him, he's like in a pond, like cleaning something, and he's like, "Hey,
Oh, it's that guy?
yeah, it's that guy." Yeah,
Yeah, he's like under. I don't know if he's intentionally
Oh.
undercover, but he's working with the cartel.
Yeah,
like he's in the
undercover
cartels.
He's either like undercover or like enslaved or something. Not enslaved, but you know what I mean. It's like, hey, we moved into this area and you just work here now. Like,
I mean, you saw the name of the cartel's company. Maybe he was enslaved.
okay.
Indentured as hey.
The Indentured Servants Association.
yeah, that's what that stood for.
Oh my god. Okay, so we don't know what this movie's about. I think that's maybe the
I think that's the conclusion to be drawn here.
consensus. Yeah. We don't really know what happens. I will say the action is directed really well,
Oh, yeah.
and then nothing else. It's not particularly creative. It's not particularly strange. The action is insane. It hits so many bees that it's just like,
Does it?
yeah.
I feel like I have like a decent list, but
It's
I don't know if
B.
it's like,
This is just a B. It's a B movie. Full stop.
okay.
It doesn't have any like interesting bees, but it has a lot of bees.
I mean, it definitely has. I mean, like you said, Justin, or JD through Justin, or however you want to say it. Like, it starts off with a fucking butterfly knife.
Ooh.
No Time to Die.
It's canon.
Yes.
Wait, is this new? The fuck is this?
We got an Astros home run right off the bat.
Fort
There's an Ian.
Sonora.
Oh shit! Right off the bat.
Oh, that wasn't in the movie. That's a drop.
Yeah, that's a drop.
Holy shit! I thought it was part of the movie.
I did
Sometimes
too.
canon.
So good.
Yeah.
And then that butterfly knife stays for 15 minutes. Like,
Yeah,
That's cool.
There's a lot of good butterfly knife action in the first 15
Yeah.
minutes. It doesn't show
Well, yeah,
back
that-
up.
that-
Well, yeah, it does because
It starts with him.
he cuts
Yeah,
the skirt.
Joe-
Yeah.
Joe Armstrong's like twirling the butterfly knife, and they're like, "Who's the new guy?" And he has this smolder. He has this like stare, this Austin Butler kind of look. But then when he runs away with General's daughter, and they're hiding from the ring wraiths, she starts changing in front of him, like they're both like showering or something in the jungle. I don't know. And he opens it the first time he speaks. He's like, "Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you should maybe go over there. I don't know. I'm scared. I don't know." Like, he doesn't have the cool persona that he's like acting like. He's really good at stunts.
It's
But
like
yeah.
the Ryan Reynolds school of acting, where just say less, and it maybe
Yeah.
will come off cool, but it doesn't really work as well for
less.
this guy.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
Ryan
Ryan
Reynolds
Reynolds
is
has never
opposite
said
of
less.
that.
Yeah. Weird how two Ryans, they're two
Yeah.
famous Ryans in Hollywood,
Yeah.
have the completely different approach to their work.
Yeah.
Weird. Two guys with a similar name.
Weird. Very
different
strange.
people.
Are they both Canadian, though?
I don't think Ryan Gosling is.
No.
Seems like
Might
he's
be,
from
though.
Milwaukee.
He seems like he was born in LA. Like, it's just like, you just,
Yeah.
this is where you came from.
Yeah, I don't know.
He is Canadian.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought so.
He was born in London, Canada.
I fucking knew it.
That's not a place.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so two Canadian Ryans.
This Canadian guy's playing Ken, the American Ken.
American.
It's not okay. I'm protesting.
American Ninja.
Americanadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, Margot is
American
fucking
Canadian.
She's
That's right.
Australian. Right?
She's Australian.
yeah, so
she's
none of
playing
these two
Barbie.
people playing American toys.
Barbie's supposed to be American.
We should write
Now,
an
why
anonymous
is it
letter to
that-
Alex Jones about this.
Why is it?
Do you have a what impression was that? Ben Shapiro? Are you gonna?
Me? I was doing a
Yeah.
Tucker.
Oh, nice.
American
Why is it?
playing with Canadian toys.
Yeah, Ben,
you got
ben,
a
ben is
bonus
a little higher
impression out of me.
pitched, Yeah.
It's real bad.
Now, the thing about Barbie that I want to know is, why is it that we are hiring actors that are Australian and actors that are Canadian to play deeply American-rooted white characters? This doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't make sense.
Yeah, not white like Australian, like white like American.
Yeah.
But you have
Or
to
white like Canadians.
you have to double the speed of what you just did, honestly. 'cause,
Right.
like, the whole thing is like, I'm smart because I know how to talk real fast.
Now, the thing about Barbie that I want to know is, why is it that we are hiring actors that are Australian and actors that are Canadian to play deeply American-rooted white characters? This doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't make sense.
And then you have a sister with gigantic knockers.
Right, and then he's like, "Oh, my sister's tits." He slows down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Stop talking about my sister's breasts. That's what I was
Did he actually
I love
say
him,
that?
but no one else should. No, I have no idea. Probably.
I don't listen to anything he does, so.
He seems like the kind of guy who would sneak into his sister's room and take pictures and then show all his friends so that he would be popular.
He's the guy who's like, "I'm 5'8", and he's like 5'4".
Yeah. Yep.
So he's Tom Cruise.
Well, he's worse.
He's somehow worse than Tom Cruise.
I think Tom Cruise is like, I'm 5'7", and is like 5'6" or 5'5".
He kind of looks like Eddie Munster, actually. Yeah.
Okay, so the gist of this movie is that we're not going to talk about it a lot because it sucks.
Basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have many parts that are like interesting to talk about that are not favorite parts. I barely have any favorite parts.
Right. Like mine aren't even like scene, like they're not anything the movie did. They're just funny things that happen to exist.
Yeah.
Right.
I have a favorite character.
Mini Fupa guy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wrote that down.
Oh god, check out this front tent action.
He needs a little bit of a bigger. What do you call it? Like
The fupa.
yeah,
It's weird that he's
fupa.
wearing his pants that high without having the fupa.
Yeah,
he's just
he's like got a mini fupa.
He needs a belt, and I don't think I've ever said this before in my life, but he should wear pleated pants.
He also don't have a belt like on purpose.
He's not a big guy, so he doesn't
Right.
need to wear them up to his titties. That's my favorite part.
He doesn't have the fupa of fangs. That's the ultimate fupa. That's the mother fupa. But
Oh yeah.
he's got a fupa.
He's like,
and a beltless pant. Like I swear
Yeah.
that doesn't have any. There's no belt loops on those pants.
And he's
It was the
walking
style.
around with his short tie, tugging on his jacket like he's just very pleased with himself.
Yeah.
yeah, he is a guy who seems like a traditionally big fat guy in a movie, and like he's dressed like a big fat guy, but he's not like a big fat guy.
No, he's
Yeah, it's not a
very
big fat
thin,
guy.
honestly.
All of his big fat guy clothes still fit him very snugly. Like they tailored those to fit him tightly, even though he's not a big fat guy.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle, like you're just slightly out of shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a big fat guy American style. He's just
Big fat guy French style.
Well, he's not even. I think he's the
Spanish.
Hispanic guy or Spaniard.
I don't know
Or-
what that guy was.
I don't know. Who knows?
okay, so the Spanish guy, I don't know. The Spanish guy with the fupa, he has a Asian translator to talk to the French guy, but they all speak English. It's very confusing. They're in the
They do all
Philippines,
speak
but it's
English.
occupied by. It's like, yeah, it's very confusing. Like that type of movie.
Yeah. There's a ninja playground.
There's a
That was
ninja
kind of
playground.
cool. That was fun.
There's that one guy that is an officer but acts like a child the whole time.
Yeah, Nick Schwartz.
Baby Mark
Yeah.
Summers.
I wish I was going back to California.
She looks like she's 12 in this shot.
I love nothing more than wiping a few abs.
I got this
ruining
idea
it.
for a show called Double Dare. It's for kids.
What is it? More hijackers? I gotta get you home in one piece.
Did you just say I love nothing more than wiping a few asses?
He's baby Mark Summers.
Yeah, he is.
What rank is he supposed to be? He's like such a doofus.
I don't know. He honestly, he acts like a fucking intern. Like he acts like the boss's kid. That's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, he's here, whatever. You
Oh,
just
like from
fucking ignore him.
Caddyshack. The
Bit of an-
Ted
bit of an
Danson.
Ian?
That's- Yeah.
So one
Yeah,
thing
like
I was
he's like an
confused
Ian.
about him.
Bit of an Ian.
Bit of
Like
an Ian.
yeah. The last time we never saw him again after this, but it was when he sent Joe off to get his date.
Yeah.
When Joe snuck off base on the motorcycle. The girl knew that she was sending for Joe. She sent a coded note that was, I guess, was to trick everybody else to send Joe.
You gotta help me, man. Yeah, what is
I'm
set myself
oozing.
up with a date with this girl. But the colonel's got me running errands. In 30 minutes, I'm supposed to meet her at the country club, and I'm not gonna make it. Could you run a note over there for me and tell her I'm gonna be late?
I already lied on my resume to get this job. I don't know how to talk to women.
It's your duty.
Ah, shit. And I hate to
What
lose
is this guy?
chick.
Is he the like milkman? Like what is
He
happening?
kind of sounds like Nick Schwartz.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you can find to the base, man.
I'll be fast. No one will notice.
But did Baby Mark Summers know, was he in on that, or did he think that he was going to bring her back and they were going to go on a date? Was he part of the plan to get Joe to leave?
I have no idea.
He didn't seem in on anything.
Because like I thought that it was going to lead to him being really mad that Joe took his girl, and then we never see him again. There's no point of contention there. Like he just it's over.
So he was supposed to be going on a date with the one hot girl in this movie.
Yes.
Yeah, the general's daughter or whatever.
Okay.
That,
so then-
that was the
Corporal's daughter,
idea.
whatever
Like
it
Joe
was.
was supposed to go get the girl and bring her back, maybe for him. But
he just
the
ended up
girls
taking
then-
her out.
Well, kind of.
Well, the
yeah,
note the note said like
yeah.
it said like "have fun, got you" or something like that. Like, oh, haha, wink, wink. This was all a joke. Just take me out
Like
and fuck me.
Yeah. Like her whole plan was to get Joe out there to get her. Yeah. But I don't know if anybody else was. It was hard to tell if anybody else knew about the joke or not.
And she is like mad turned on by this guy.
She's horny the whole time.
Yeah.
When he was leaving, that's one of my favorite parts is when she says bye to him in the beginning.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "Hey, Joe, bye," and then just sort of like kind of melts right there. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, bye.
Bite, comma, lip.
Look at me. Don't I look absolutely ridiculous?
No, look.
Thank you. What? Bye.
Bye.
Well, bye.
Bye.
Big gulps, huh?
Joe! Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks
I
for
forgot. Bye.
Hey, nice pants.
It's like these two people are idiots. This movie is for children, I think, predominantly. This is like if you're an 11-year-old boy and your parents rent you, they're like, "Oh, you like Ninja Son?" in like 1986 or whenever the fuck this actually came out.
Do we know what the rating
not a lot
is?
of blood.
It seems like a very PG. It's a PG action movie.
Yeah, this
R.
Yeah, I mean,
really?
no, it's violent, but it's
bloody.
like,
Yeah,
there's no blood.
Sex and nudity, violence and gore, profanity.
Is there nudity?
There was no nudity or
There was a
sex.
naked boy's ass.
I'm just
oh yeah.
We all know that that's okay in Hollywood.
No, they cut like he cuts the guy's throat with the two side things, and like there's some,
there was a
good
ninja star
stabby
sticking
stab.
out of a head, but like there wasn't any like overt.
Okay, no, it says
blood.
no nudity.
There's no nudity in this. There's like a woman, like when they like shower in the woods or whatever the fuck. I don't
It's like
understand
you don't
how
even
that
see
works.
below her like collarbone.
Are they showering? How, is there water?
I don't-
in there?
that's what I
Is this
can't
the
tell, like,
rainforest? I don't know.
They fell off of a boat or something and they got wet and then they changed out of their wet clothes.
Yeah.
She was already wet.
That was that was when I thought this movie might be interesting at that point. But really, yeah, it's just like ninja stuff, and the ninja stuff is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But the movie
Even
itself
though it's all in the daytime,
is
it's still good.
Lackluster. It's just not trashy enough at all for me.
There's random stuff that happens, but it's not trash. Like when the girl flips the car in the beginning, there's a palm tree that just falls down. Which palm trees don't really do that. I don't think it got hit with anything. It just falls.
Yeah.
There was that the hose fight with
Action
boys.
Jackson.
Yeah.
And he says, "What are you going to do with that hose? You going to play with yourself?" What?
You gonna play? Hey, where the hose at?
Sure.
There's some major.
Whatever
They have the
that
best
means.
chemistry in the whole movie. Those two.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Jackson
very
and, Armstrong.
Finn and Poe Dameron, where it's like some really good chemistry and then it never pays off.
And they really would dwell on that guy's abs for a second, and then they really dwell on Jackson's abs for a little while.
That's their meet cute. Is just the abs, and then she's in love. Yeah.
Yeah, she sees his abs and she's like, drooling.
Yeah, but there's some cool. There's that one scene. I call it the sidecar disposal. It was great.
Oh yeah.
Like Harry Dean Stanton is driving in the. Well, okay, so Harry Dean Stanton shows up with this motorcycle with a sidecar on it, and then Joe Armstrong like fights him and switches seats with him. So he's driving, and then he just somehow.
Who is he supposed to be in the movie? Like whose side is he on?
I don't know.
He just seems like a he's like the getaway helicopter pilot in the A-Team or something. That's who he looks like.
Who?
Yeah, and then
Harry Dean Stanton.
Yeah.
I barely remember him in the movie.
He just like he's dirty. He's wearing a denim shirt, and he just looks like he's been working on a helicopter all day.
Yeah,
to be clear, it's not Harry Dean Stanton.
It's just the role of Harry Dean Stanton, the like oil
Similar
faced
hat.
hat guy.
But so he crashes this sidecar into like a giant truck that just and somehow is able to keep going forward with the bike. Like it's inexplicable, but it was a very cool stunt. A lot of these stunts are pretty good.
There's some fine stunts, a lot of big explosions.
Yeah.
One thing I've never seen before is Joe Armstrong's about to get shot, or someone's about to throw a samurai sword at him or something, or a dagger at him, and then his master from when he was 6 throws a smoke bomb down so he can appear in front of Joe and take the dagger for him. Like, I've never seen anything like that. I think it's dumb, but I have never seen anything like that. It was pretty cool.
Well, the way it was like edited was interesting too, because it's like they're both fighting separately.
Yeah.
And the master throws down a smoke bomb and disappears. And you're just like, whoa, he's fucking gone.
Yeah, he disappears.
And then the next shot is the enemy throwing the dagger at our hero. And you're like, okay, that's scary. And then you see another ghost or another smoke bomb, and then Master appears again and takes the dagger. And so it's almost like he disappeared into the other realm and was just like hanging out in the ghost realm for a while and was like, oh, sword, let me jump in front of that. Like,
yeah, and when you leave, she'd be like, Adam, bye.
Girls I dated. Whoa. That guy just disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh,
yes,
he's back now.
Hold on.
He jumped in front of the throwing blade.
He appeared in front of the throwing blade with his smoke bomb.
Ugh, that seems like a shitty way to die.
Yeah, because
it's almost like he predicted the future. Like he knew it was going to happen somehow.
It felt more magical than actual ninjutsu stuff.
Yeah, the final fight again, the helipad, basically, was apparently a theme in these ninja movies, was interesting. That's where they make some bold decisions, like the guy disappearing and then the laser beam.
We'll wait for the ninja. We need.
Yeah, I'm just gonna backflip into.
Whoa, he has a laser.
What the fuck? Why was he not just using that all the time?
That was fun. We just randomly we're just
third
gonna
act
have laser beam. Just third act laser beam.
We've been fighting this guy
only
the entire
one
movie,
time.
and he just now.
They're like, we have the special effects budget, but only for this one laser beam and this one disappearing act.
And
the laser's not going to show up in the daytime, so we can use it at night.
And a real life Hadouken.
Oh yeah, that's cool. You can.
Yeah, who are you trying to impress?
Oh,
right.
Whoa. You just Hadouken?
Hadouken
can be an honorary B.
Is that how that works?
I guess so. I'd never considered that it was an actual.
Put him in his mouth.
Like a thing? Yeah.
I just assumed it was magic, but yeah, I guess it.
It's at least based on some kind of ninja weapon. Are the characters from Street Fighter who throw fireballs, is that based on a ninja weapon where they have some sort of flammable gas, presumably, that shoots out of their
sleeve or something?
Sleeve, like Batman or some shit.
It's a freaky gas.
It's a freaky gas.
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's other like magical and like mystical stuff that happens in Street Fighter.
Oh yeah, like doll seams, legs,
like he's got rubber arms.
Yeah.
You mean like Blanca as a
that's
character?
fair.
He spits fire. Yeah, they all like have
Is Doll some
magical
racist character? I don't know.
Yes, I think he's been removed from recent, or like not removed, but I want to say he has not been included in recent games.
Which
Yeah, they made him-
it doesn't suck. Like, I get why they removed him, but like he was a fun one to play with. Like he was one of the ones I
He
would
was
pick.
slow as shit. I would never pick him.
Yeah, but you don't have to go anywhere. You just kick someone from the other side of the screen.
He was really hard to beat the game with, in my opinion.
No, maybe it was just you.
But yeah, at some point they started putting like the bones in his nose and like getting a little crazy with like his look.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
a
he
little
started
over the
to
top with
transform
like
from like
a voodoo kind of guy.
yeah, like a
almost.
witch doctor.
Yeah,
Like he was Indian to begin with, and then they just transform him into a slowly like vaguely. I hate using this term, but like vaguely exotic witch doctor. It's like he just looks like he's from the jungle. We're not going to tell you what he is.
I don't know. Dawson's out in this movie. This has nothing to do with India or witchcraft, really. It's a lot of ninjas. A lot of ninjas running around. It
was
starts off with a
interesting.
ton of ninjas, and then by the end,
Yeah.
it feels like there's not as many ninjas. But there was a scene where
Well, it
the
did,
head
like-
ninja does kill another ninja, so maybe he killed
Oh yeah,
several of them.
At
Just
the
'cause-
Rainbow Playground.
it was just one of the red
training
ones. No big deal.
And just kill a guy
Oh,
just to prove your dominance.
Black Stout Ninja is the only top-ranking ninjutsu sensei outside Japan.
No big deal.
It wasn't even
yellow
the
and-
orange ones.
Yeah,
None of the
We're-
purple ones.
Do you think their costumes were based on their skill level?
like
I was wondering this.
Roy G. Biv, like is their class. Yeah,
Well, I think it's like the belts, right?
Yeah,
Like you
was
start
it
with
like
a
a
white
belt?
belt and you go up, and I think they're just like, we'll just do the whole fucking costume.
This is a movie that I now desperately wish that Apocalypse was here for, to maybe explain some of this stuff to us, because this one seems more martial arts, more ninja than any other ninja movie we've probably watched. This one's like ninja centric. This one's into the idea of a ninja and a lot of them, you know, like all the training and all the stuff. But yeah, it's in the Philippines and they're hired guns, which I think tracks. I do like the explanation of the ninjas. What was it? It was like, we've watched a couple of these where they explain ninjas, and it's kind of a long story usually. Maybe
Yeah.
not too long, but this one had a really short explanation.
Yes, sir, I did.
What the hell did you find out?
Have you ever heard of ninjutsu, sir?
What's that?
The secret art of assassination.
Yeah, of course I have.
yeah. Oh, that. Yeah, of course.
Like, oh yeah. That's how they learn how to kill. Real good. Which maybe is true. I don't know.
I do like that when he going back to the smoke bomb thing, it's because they're used so they can disappear. They don't really disappear, but in this movie,
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
they
oh,
really disappear.
I can't get over there fast enough. I better use one of my smoke bombs. Bloop, and then he teleports over there so
Yeah.
he can save Joe Armstrong from the blade. Like
It's like Nightcrawler or something. Is anyone familiar enough with Nightcrawler to know about his Nightcrawler world that he goes through?
I'm not.
I don't know if he
He's a
goes
demon,
through
right?
another world.
No,
I
he
think
does because he's a demon.
Yeah.
He goes through like a
Yeah.
demon world to get through to other places. I think. I'm wondering now if there's a Nightcrawler comic where he gets like stuck there or something, and he deals with demons and stuff.
I think there's a
probably.
point like where he teleports into like the middle of a wall or something.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
wow.
that I
I
think
think
that is
he-
one. Yeah, and he's like
I can't
stuck
remember
there, or
what it
something.
was. I think
Or
it
he
might have-
dies.
No, I really think he does. I think
No,
it
yeah,
might
I
have
think
been
you're
like
right.
the first X-Men animated series. He was in the first episode when they were trying to break Morph out of the facility, and I think that
Oh, I
he
love
teleports
Morph.
in and he fucking dies like in the first episode. Like the coolest
think you're
character, and we're
right.
just gonna write him out immediately.
Wow. Oh yeah, Nightcrawler was originally Magneto's dad. Did you guys know that?
That's not true.
What?
I'm trying to like troll. I'm trying to get people to be angry and write us at trashmoviekings@gmail.com.
Can we get the Marvel nerds to
let's-
hate
let's-
us some?
Can we get some?
Anyway, does anybody have actual favorite parts or?
Nothing. Like we already mentioned the long taint guy. I liked the random references to Lord of the Rings. That was fun.
Wait,
yes, the guy's peering over a shrubbery in the jungle, and people hidden underneath.
Yes, and then later on, when Joe Armstrong is in jail, I don't remember why, and then the ninja comes in and stabs his bed, and he does it just like the ring wraiths do in Fellowship of the Ring. He stabs it straight down, and surprise, he's not there.
You got Hey Boyd again.
You got Hey Boyd.
Okay, so
hey boy, I'm on the
Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings is Adam's favorite part. Anyone else?
We didn't. We talked about the long taint boy, but we didn't talk about how we talked about the long taint boy.
How we got to long taint boy. I mean, I could clip it in right here.
Long taint baby tie.
Long taint.
Come on.
Because his pants.
This is
Whenever
just
you
like
see
Top
someone,
Gun.
if you see someone with high waisted pants, it's because they have a long taint.
Wait, what? A long taint?
He called that guy long taint baby tie.
Like their balls are where their belly button is. It's a long taint.
He just flips all of his genitals out just by flipping that waistband down. It's like up here.
Or is it either your balls are where your belly button is, or your butthole is where your top of your ass crack?
No, it's actually interesting because
it is.
It's actually interesting.
The balls are so high up that his butthole is now where his belly button is.
Look at that car.
Everything's just been flipped.
So his balls are at the bottom of his sternum.
He's got
It's the orbit of his taint.
Belly butthole.
Okay, so his butthole's on his stomach.
Yeah, belly butthole.
Well, then his taint isn't long then.
Or right in the center of his top of his top torso.
Yeah, they're right above where your abs would be, just right
where
above
they would be if you didn't have balls.
Yeah. No, you still got abs. You got your balls dangling on them tight, hot abs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even before they were sent to reform
Who's editing this episode?
Let's
if we haven't already.
Oh, so worth it. That was great. Wow.
It was a long conversation. It was a long conversation from what I remember. From point A to point B, it was a little bit.
That guy
I don't even
looked
remember
in the mirror and was like, "Fuck yeah." Before he left.
I love this short tie. I love these high-waisted pants with no belt.
Tall pants.
I look really good. I'm ready for this movie.
Yeah.
Short
Mini
tie, long
Fupa guy.
jacket.
Mini Fupa guy.
And again, that zipper is 2 feet long, and that's impressive.
The
you
idea
climb
of a
through that
taint
zipper.
on your balls. Long taint. How would it work? It's like
All right, so it's got to wrap around. So your butthole has actually been pulled to where your belly button is. Your taint runs the upper part of your torso.
So if your butthole is your belly button, your balls would be just below your sternum.
Yeah, your balls. But your balls are right there. But your dangler is hanging between your nipples.
But then no,
way
the
up there.
taint is still very short.
Yeah.
You would still need your butthole to be where it is, and then that way the taint runs all the way underneath up to your sternum.
Like a smiley
I don't know,
face.
man. Belly button to here. That's a pretty long taint. That's like
For those of you on the audio podcast, if you're still paying attention to this fucking bad episode, do you think it's going to be a butthole and your belly button, and then nearly a foot away will be your balls in the middle of your chest?
Yeah, it's more of a belly button
That's a
hole.
long taint. But also the taint has been pulled up. So
Right.
it's like multiple long.
You just relocated your taint because so
And
what then
extended
do
it.
you call? But then what do you call the area from the butthole, which is now I guess at your navel,
To your butt.
to your butt, to the top of your butt crack?
To your back.
You just call that your smooth slope. But yeah,
that's
so,
it for this
so
week.
he's got his pants pulled all the way up here, and his
I think we've covered
dangler just
everything
hangs
here.
over the pants.
Yeah, well, see that's what I didn't understand when you said long taint. It made all the sense in the world because it's almost as if that character's like, oh, he can't see my bits. I got to pull my pants up all the way here. His bits are here. His butt's
This
in the
is how
same
you
place.
make a plumbus.
He has a long taint.
What the fuck is Columbus? Oh boy!
All right. So that was-
Anyone else with a favorite part? I'm trying to keep things moving. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Adam.
my actual favorite part is when he was when he went full ninja, standing on the roof, and he shot a bow, like a full size bow and arrow, at the foot of the henchman ninja. Or no, he was actually trying to shoot the cartel guy,
the French guy,
and henchman ninja grabs it out of midair right in front of him and snaps it in half, real aggressively. So,
oh yeah.
So G.I. Joe's response is to just snap his bow in half
Yeah.
angrily and throw it on the ground, like that's a response.
So
like I don't
there.
need my weapon anymore.
He loves throwing his weapons on the ground. He threw his size on the ground. He's like, I don't need these.
Yeah, he didn't even use the size. He was just like, I thought he was just gonna crush them in his hands and throw them away.
And he flips them around and throws them on the ground like an asshole.
Yeah. Well, let's.
Yeah, mine is just the rat-faced cheese-eating guy with 6 teeth.
Oh God.
Oh, this guy's mustache is trouble.
Talking about. I like cheese though. Big fan of cheese.
Look at that hair on his neckline.
I'll shave my neck.
hairy
with
as
some-
hell.
Involve yourself with a
with
man.
You
a
think if you
knife.
have 6 teeth, you'd take care of them, you know?
Get my
Stay out of this, eh?
get involved with the bad apple. You hang on.
Yeah.
Doctor says I can't eat apples anymore. He can't handle it.
I keep getting the seeds caught in my nose.
Which will result in serious charges.
But that was one of my favorite parts too, because Justin had a really fucking funny bit. I don't know why it got me so good, but he was talking about how the guy said that the doctor wouldn't let him eat apples anymore because the seeds got stuck in his nose.
Yeah, there was. I was laughing at a lot of stuff from that.
I just imagine him eating out of a trough like a pig.
Yeah. It's like he's done that before.
Oh, poor guy. But yeah, he's a very rough-looking individual, and he's just kind of randomly placed in this movie without a lot to do. But you see him when he gets in there.
Oh yeah,
maybe they know. It's just like people will get it.
This
guy's hilarious looking. You know what's up with this guy. This guy's from the other side of the tracks, from the fucking the mobile homes. Yeah.
So for the bees, we start off very strong, as we've mentioned, with a butterfly knife.
Yes.
We also have a backhand. We had a bow staff blade, which was pretty cool. It was in that first brawl. He has his bow staff and it has
Big
a single
blade.
blade in there. Yeah. We had a by, comma, extended. Goodbye. Bye.
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 We had mini brawls. We had a beach. We had boxes. We had blades. We had a box barrel. We had a hay boy. We had a boat. We had a bike. Boots, blast, bow and arrow, a bazooka, and then a couple of honoraries. We had a helicopter, which seems to be frequent in these ninja movies, and a guy through glass.
Yeah, guy through glass. Love a guy through glass. Buckets.
Oh yeah,
It was
bucket.
buckets.
Bunks and hunks. I wrote down boy ass. Okay.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say boy shorts, but you got it covered.
Well, I think we've pretty much exhausted what there is to talk about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So let's move on to the ratings. Justin, get it
I
out
think
of the
I think
way.
we had a lot of fun I don't think this movie was fun or good. But it was is rambunctious the right word? No, it was it had a high energy that allowed us to have fun and just kind of riff and make fun of a bunch of shit. Like, we were playing off of each other really well, but the movie itself was a 2.
Joey.
It's Joey.
It's Jowie.
Joey.
Joey. God. Yeah, I mean, it's not trash to me. It's just kind of a B movie that's mediocre. I think I'm gonna go with a 2 as well. It's got a good enough action. It's like, you know, if you're really into like martial arts and ninjas, please watch this movie by all means.
Yeah, it's not rewatchable.
This is for you. Yeah. But you got to be really into like dumb shit for this.
Yeah. This is something that like I would have watched on USA and on like a Saturday morning and when I was like 10.
Yeah. It's easily editable for television for children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just ninjas jumping around. The guy is fine. The characters, the acting is fine. I do appreciate Jackson. Jackson was the highlight. I liked him with the machine gun. Going ham in the fucking car when he's like he's going Rambo and shooting everybody to shit. Could have been more violent. Could have been better. But he did it. He did his best. The director,
they rolled up on that veranda, like the sidewalk. I was really hoping he was gonna just like start blowing people away, but nobody was up there.
Yeah, they just too much clean directing. It was like, the action is really clean and everything's very understandable and it's fine and it's just not that interesting.
Yeah,
because when he's like going all Rambo, there's a guy in the back of that Jeep just throwing grenades. He's just lobbing grenades, but you know, just little.
You don't see where they go. You just get the idea that they're blowing people up because you hear it.
Yeah. I feel like action movie fans would like this. Maybe.
It's a very like neutered action movie.
Yeah.
It feels like we watched an already edited for TV version of it. Better movie.
Yeah. It just doesn't have any balls when it comes to like making a interesting movie.
Yeah.
It just feels like they had a little bit of money and a lot of good martial artists.
Yeah. JD.
What did you rate it, Joey? Is it 2s?
Just 2s so far.
Yeah, I'm feeling like a 2 also. It's just not like rewatchable in any way. Like I've seen everything and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, it was like,
I don't.
Action was fun, but I don't feel like putting this back on. Like Whitefire with Fred Williamson. I'm like,
it just makes me want to turn this off and turn Whitefire on.
Yeah. He finds a random person to like be like go under surgery to look like his sister so he can bang her. Like that's trash.
God, I want to watch Whitefire right now.
No, I want to watch Whitefire. This kind of reminded me of Hollywood Cop. It has a lot of the elements, but it's just not very good. Although I probably rated Hollywood Cop like a 3 at least. I would bet.
Yeah, I enjoyed some of the weapons. I enjoyed the Hadouken. That was really cool. Just a 2.
You gave Hollywood Cop a 2.5.
I did.
You did.
Okay. Well, this is what
a 2. JD.
Yep, 2 for me. Oh, hey Adam, how are you doing?
You ruined my joke.
Oh fuck.
I'm okay. Yeah. I'm better than this movie. I'll tell you that.
What's the timestamp on that?
I'm better than a 2 right now. I'll tell you that, you motherfuckers. What's up? What up?
I've been recording for an hour 17:25.
Ooh, that's a record.
Ooh,
we also talked for fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah. No, my plan was to give my rating, do the sign off, and then say, oh, and by the way, I'm doing great. And,
Never gonna forget.
Well, we ruined it for you.
Just like 9/11.
I'm not gonna say this movie was a bad experience, but I wish we hadn't watched it.
It's a one watch.
I'm glad that we watched it, but I do not want to watch it again.
I don't recommend it.
And I don't. I hope that we don't see much of it in the Breens at the end of the year. I mean, I imagine we will because of the butterfly knife. But
yeah. I mean, that was cool to start it with the butterfly knife, but then it just went downhill.
I mean, it starts hot. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm on board, and then nothing happens. That's interesting.
Yeah,
nothing really.
Well, a lot of shit happens, but nothing interesting happens.
They did say the name of the movie, so that does fit with that segment.
They did give it a title shout, but it didn't feel great.
No.
Wasn't that interesting?
Like, because I feel like every other one that we've had, JD, you and I both at the same time were like, that's the name of the movie. And this one we were like, that's the name of the movie.
It was like, oh, he said it.
Yeah.
I think the best thing of this movie was the explanation of the ninja being secret art of assassination,
Ninjutsu, heard of it?
Heard of it. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's pretty underground.
I want to shout out the trumpet player struggling with that high note in the beginning. That was cool. I think that would be a nice thing to hear. But anyway, there is one. Sorry, this is not a favorite part or anything, but I thought it was hilarious that they were doing the "I don't know what I've been told," the running rhyme or whatever. But it was just
oh yeah.
They were just like
there are
no words.
Just a bunch of sounds.
I don't know why, but it is so funny to me.
Like none of them knew the words to it.
I don't know. Like, what was? Were they like, we didn't come up with a song. I don't know. We didn't
get the rights to the military song.
Yeah,
I think we should have started with American Ninja 3 or 4. I think I read.
Wait, there's a couple of these.
Yeah, there's like 4.
Well, I think I read that that one's a little more entertaining because it's I think the main actor leaves the franchise, and then they have to deal with that, and it's a big hot pile of garbage, which is on our wheelhouse more so.
Yeah, reboot.
Reboot. Anyway,
that is 2 bags of trash on average for American Ninja 1985 from the Trash Movie Kings. Because, by the way, I also gave it a 2 bag of trash score. Not that any of you noticed or cared that I did not give my rating.
You're the host. Why didn't you give your time? You didn't give yourself time.
The passive-aggressive host. I guess nobody's gonna ask me what I.
Do you have a good? Have we come up with a good sign-off for the show yet?
A sign-off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have like a fun
should just
sign-off?
be Adam giving a score because nobody asked him to give a score.
I guess we should just stop asking Adam how he is beforehand, so he can just be like, and just letting you know that I'm fine, or
Well, it's midnight and it was my birthday, but not anymore. So.
Yes, that'd be pretty good. Just letting you know it's midnight and it was my birthday. This is Trash Movie Kings.
What's fun is my birthday is on a Thursday this year, so
Awesome.
Can't wait to not realize that.
Can't wait to not. No one wish him a happy birthday. Oh God.
I don't even know. I have no idea when your birthday is, so there's good odds.
Good.
Oh, it's very good odds. Nobody said anything this last year, so
Here we go. We're all waiting for it now.
I didn't tell you happy birthday this last year.
You did. Yeah,
you
in a separate
right, I did.
in a separate text. Yeah,
separate.
No idea when your birthday is. Maybe join Facebook so it goes in my calendar.
Not gonna do that.
Well, no birthday wishes
for
from
like
you.
13 years.
Yeah. So what hospital were you born in so I can figure it out?
I honestly don't know my own dad's birthday. So
Whoa.
Yeah, you don't know my birthday. I know.
This is the Trash Movie Kings, everyone. We're at. Oh, that's ended.
Thank you all for listening and watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Follow us on social media. Shoot us an email, trashmoviekings@gmail.com. I've been your host, Adam Edwards. Joining me this week, Joseph Cram, Justin Petty, and JD Karpicki. I already said thank you for listening and watching. Fuck! So we will see you next time.
Shout out to cool upholstery in your helicopter.
Shout out to Colonel Thickcock.
Thickcock.
Rock out with your
shout out
fupa out.
to guys that look like a lot of other guys.